and it slipped out of your fingers.
Right, what do we got? Vitality on defense, Heretics on attack. It's 2-2 on pistols.
To a point where you're feeling good about it, or is it going to be those clutch moments that bring Heretics alive?
A good knife, and look at that rotate coming in.
The players are up B long already, looking to pick up the pace. 5 players on B long. The only bit of information they have is a trap, and it's very rare to see then players doubling back, but they have pumped the brakes. Players hiding in every nook and cranny, looking to swing together, the element of surprise, but there's so many players from Vitality here. Sayonara's got himself a double, but Durka and Profek are standing by as well, and that 3-man, what was a 4-man hold of B, has weathered the first hit, but the storm is not yet over.
There's some low HPs.
They're in the eye of it, and the other wing is about to come around and hit them. 2 players very low. It's still crunch time for Vitality.
That's the worry. The HP bars of Profek and Sayonara. But they still have the crossfire. They know they're locked in as well, so they don't need to move anywhere.
30 seconds left.
And they've chipped a little bit away at Boo. Eventually it's going to come down to the time as well. 25 seconds as they have to make a move. Profek needs something. He's dead immediately. First goes their way, and they're running into each other on the back of the site. Maybe a bit more of a problem, but Chronicle might just have been there
when they started running into each other, elbow there, I thought
be better. And for Benji,
might be done.
Well, he's got to even try and get the plant eventually, unless he's going to kill everybody off in the next 8 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't a great start from Heretics. I think they needed a good start into this map as well.
And I think we are seeing
this might be the biggest
in these
stomp.
Early stages, or this early stage that we want to. Very well
they're so unaware of the
fights are
flank.
taken together, advantages aren't thrown away, and even here, where there is so much possibility for mistakes to be made with 2 players on site, desperately low, they play it tight knowing the flank is coming through. I do think we've seen them.
Pistol round! Pistol round! Pistol cup, Salama McQueen.
What the hell?
He is looking tired.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The tiredness really seeping in. Lose a lot of that personality. What a shame. But this is what we wanted to see, and I think that there's moments where Vitality have been that loose team, have played much more individually, especially in the group stages. And it has a danger for that ugly head to pop itself up, to rear up.
He said Lightning McQueen and finish.
In games like this. I think that's kind of what Pal and Scott were saying.
Dude, only Durka's going to understand it in his team.
Close up, but Durka, whilst in danger because he's up close against pistols,
even he's going to have no idea what he's going on about.
To be the danger, a stun to slow, but now the judge not on its best range with an up close battle with a pistol. And yet the pistol from Sayonara gets nothing. It's Profek and Durka.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice cleanup on this.
Yeah. A much cleaner second
round
as well. Because even though they've had a pistol or 2 throughout this series, the second rounds have definitely been a bit more questionable. I think for either side at times. But being able to just shut this down from Profek's perspective, and then they're forced into the angle of Durka. A good start for Vitality. And to paint the picture, this is of course the map that I feel like has been a bit more of a struggle, a dominant defeat for Heretics versus Eternal Fire, whereas victories versus Foot and Liquid. This looks like the map that Vitality most wanted from this series. The switch to Jet maybe even shows that the Heretics are valuing that comfort.
Ooh, that was nice though.
Else.
Yampi managed to
one thing you have to be aware
shoot the Prowler through the smoke.
B main operator has been a big part of their defensive side of this map. And, well, you can see why.
You can forgive them for not expecting it in round 3, right? Anticipating there'd be a little bit, I mean, even just playing the Headhunter in this round is what a lot of people would do, but the op and the pick onto Kosh Maris as well carries so much value. And then Kosh, we talk about his early fights, and you know, when you go back and look at the stats, I think it's going to show a lot of success on the defensive side, and then a lot more defeats. Still
pressure created, and then they're going to try and make sure they can
and that's because he's the one to
push them off the angle. He would imagine he's taking over towards B, or at least jump spotting on B.
To your attack. And how do you adapt to that?
Well, look at who
what is this? They're going to try to take art, fake art, and then go back to B.
Just moments ago, you would almost
30
think this
seconds.
was a
They don't have too much time to
the way
do
the
this.
Chronicle is now on the other side of the map. It's leaving him as that surprise factor once again.
Great shot, man. Fair play.
Boo has found the surprise. He has got double on Lithuanians and leaves
Yampi, I beg you, right-click a flash once.
Ahead of his own flash. And leaves the crossfire. That's not clean from Sayo either! How have they fought 3 players left on this site. Chronicle's got to be a little bit annoyed. He finds 2 openers, and now he's in a deficit that he has to try and bring back. And well, already another added to his tally.
He's getting close to needing an ace, and in fact, he might
Oh,
have
Yampy.
a round for Heretics. I can't believe they got that round. You start
My guy's addicted to
with an
CS
off
flashes.
towards A, with Koshmaris, the tip of the spear completely blunted. Then he moves to the B site, finds a pick there. Then his trap reveals that it's not a B hit,
But what are
which
we
is
doing,
where they were.
man?
They were rotating the B, they were leaving.
Nice, let's go.
And again, because of Kron, they found out they didn't need to. They could stick around, and he ends up with all the kills of the round. That's got to be a frustrating round to be Chronicle.
I think Vitality
You
is
feel
the
like
best
you
team
did
in
it all,
PO and
and it still
EMEA.
wasn't enough.
I think Gentlemates looked better.
Surprise element, if there was one, is now gone. You could see the amount of utility that's been thrown through
it was
just to try and
Gentlemates.
clear some of these aggressive angles. One off, having an operator. Well, there was some queries as to whether or not they take it on the other side, but Wu is sat with an op on the attack. As said, a move away from that Phoenix, which I do think as well on the defensive side is going to make him a different problem. Like, you can have that operator, you can have that get out of jail with the dash and potential for an extra free weapon as well. Also, Turkish player on Jet, just it's a good choice normally.
I mean,
just
Site's really
spotted
weak
2
here.
on
Perfect
mid.
just needs to leave it.
Team Heretics know what they're facing off against. The B side seems easier,
Dude,
but
it's
the
hard
rotate comes
retake.
in quickly from Durka, who's now standing by. In fact, you can see the same from Sayonara. Rounding into heaven now is Chronicle. In
start.
fact, they'll go to the stairs and they'll already start this retake, getting ahead of the issue as the spike hits the floor. So too does Woot. Durka seconds away from another. In fact, it's Yumpy
Dude,
and
I
Sayonara
find watching
to do the
Heretics
work.
so weird on
The
this
op
map.
of Rians,
They-
the last
they
man
never prioritize,
standing, and he
yeah.
may want to stand as that
In
spike is
afterplant.
defused, fleeing the site to carry the big gun
Were they too
forward.
scared that they were going to fast flood, maybe?
What a round from Vitality. They wasted no time retaking B.
And I'll say as well, like, in the past, this B site has always been a struggle for a lot of teams. From the games I've watched on them on this map, on Pearl, I think they have some of the best retakes, specifically on B. Util clearing a lot of the corners that could have been made awkward, forcing people into fights they don't necessarily want
forces
to
them
take.
down to an eco.
Also smoking off that long angle so that people have to try and fight through. Just a masterclass when they go into those
Sure.
retakes. It is
Having a
why that
timeout here is
round
pretty
3
good, though.
on the A
It's
side,
getting
I'm a
out of
little bit more
control
surprised
already
because you
just
had
'cause
such a big
they're not the
advantage.
greatest at
I
the
think
map.
Jumpy plays way ahead of anyone else.
Miles ahead of the Flash as
And
well.
for no real reason at all. So
Yeah.
that's kind of back to, I guess, regular programming. And for Heretics, not really what you want to be seeing.
I think they just got bored, you know? Kron's taking fights on A, on B, he's getting info on
my
mid, he's
turn.
doing everything. It's like, I gotta get involved. But
Not like attack op.
yeah,
No, attack op on this map is
wasn't
great,
exactly what
man.
they wanted in round
Be
3.
default
Vitality
with
knows
like a
intent.
chamber or something, attack
Been
op, so
looking
they
good.
can't jump peak.
3-1
It's
score
kind of what
line.
you want to
Team
do within like
Heretics
the
have
first
called
5
the
rounds,
timeout,
really.
as you can see down on the stage.
If you get a team
Taking
scared that they
breather.
can't jump
Is
peak
this
to
one-
reclear B
It's
long
kinda going as
info,
expected.
you're going to
I mean,
have a
for
great
Pearl,
time on
we
Pearl.
talked about it for Vitality, somewhere that they're very strong. They win the pistol, they should have a lead early. So I guess the problems go deeper for Team Heretics in terms of what they're trying to fix here. Maybe hearing some calls they didn't like. Maybe it's a synergy thing.
Stage 2
The thing
draw?
is,
Yeah,
when
it
I
should be
think
after
about
the
how
final.
the rounds have played out so far, I'd be pointing
Stage
much more
2
towards
draw is going to
Vitality.
be fun
Going,
as
"Ooh,
well,
the
man,
synergy
because there
worried
could be
me
a
about you guys."
really
So
brutal
it's hard to
group
tell
of
what
Fnatic.
Heretics want out of this
I guess
early
when you
pause.
get into a post plant like that, though, and you just get slaughtered, you need to
True,
adapt.
true.
Because otherwise that means even if you get into a 5v5 B post plant, you're going to, get 1 kill? Like, something had to change. Maybe it's something that the coach is going to just go, actually, this was a glaring issue. We need to get this on track, or we need to take space elsewhere. We can't allow them to just force us out of angles and get those more individual fights. If you see those things early,
Who are the favourites to win London?
you're going to want to shut
Paybrex
them
probably.
down for Chronicle. Well,
Paybrex
he's
or
stuck
G2.
around a little bit longer than maybe I was expecting, down to 58 health. A decent tag, and still with a gun or 2 to play with in this round. Could be a nasty surprise.
I mean, Kron's very happy to take a fight, knowing that that Outlaw should take down most of these players. The credits
Dude, what is this, Joel?
weren't
Did Wu actually manage to get out of here?
for them. I mean, Woot here, up close,
Oh,
in and
flash
off,
is so good.
taking a
Yampy's
risk,
flash
one that
is
doesn't pay off thanks to that flash, as you said, coming out of
Not gone
Yampy.
yet.
But Yampy's gone now, and the pistols and the rifle on Koshmaris, they're starting to pose a threat. The plant is not going to be put through. They are looking to push into Profek, and he has bailed at just the right.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Apparently, because Koshmaris has got another, now 3 kills in this eco round. There's
I like
a
this
reason
from
he's got the
Durka.
rifle, but
He was
give it
running
away.
very
And Ult in his
fast
back
here.
pocket
He's going
and
to
a
get
man
hit
advantage
very
to work with.
fast.
And Rien's, oh no, he's looking the wrong way. It's a freebie.
Yeah, and they're going to start
Let's get
focusing
a
on
little
Kron, and
risky.
surely
Bring
Durka's
us
a
to
kill here.
2v2.
Oh, that's a great jump
I was
spot.
going to say, Durka
Low
had such
HPs
a quick
though.
rotation around the back of the map that they might not have expected him, but Boo is diligent, takes his time, doesn't risk it for a biscuit, gets the information. Now bear in mind, he still just has a classic. The only gun is still in the hands of the man who had it from the beginning, and Koshmaris has been dealt with. Now it's problems for
Very,
Boo.
very nice.
It got dangerous, incredibly
Yeah, it
dangerous
got a little
in
close.
fact, for what was invested and what did the damage. But nonetheless, Vitality are going to be able to get their 4th round on that defensive side, their stronger side for sure. Although, if we're being honest, in most games we haven't seen much of their attack because they've been so dominant on the defense.
On track for it to be the same case here. I do understand the temptation to say, well, we came out of a pause from Heretics and they didn't win. It's terrible. But think about what they went into that round with. A lot of disadvantages, made it incredibly close, and you're a coin flip fight away from victory. They got to feel like they're on the course that they want to be. The thing is, this is where the real problems lie. This is where
Okay,
Heretics
another big
will have
buy-on
called
for
the pause
Heretics.
Last round
They
was
gotta
contacted
use some
in
ults
main,
here.
They found nothing there, and so this time the learnings are
in by
to
shield.
explore elsewhere.
Kron didn't buy shields, yeah.
Oh, he didn't. Yes.
Kron has not
4K
bought
and he's not
shields.
bought shields.
I guess he forgot. I guess he was... he
This
picked
right
up
here
the
is like
operator
the
and just
thing
was
that
like,
Vitality
okay,
always
not
prioritize.
gonna
We said
buy
it at the
it.
beginning,
That's
but this is like
definitely-
good proof. Just info on the
There's another
sides.
side.
It's so hard on
Unless
this map
he's
because it's
just
so
fed up of getting
wide
instant killed anyway,
to be able
and just was like,
to
all right,
do
I
like
might
a
as well
proper
save the
default.
cash. I don't think that's the case though.
I might be terribly out of touch.
What's
with
meant
the
to
meta
happen
here,
is like
Tom,
you're meant to go
but I
aggro
believe
one,
that
and then
would
once
be
you lose
oversight,
one, you
yeah.
can take the other one back. But
Pretty
when you
safe
have
bet.
chamber, you get a
Spam
little bit of
from Durka.
luxury.
You can see Heretics, all 5 here. This is going to be a blitz into the A side. It means Durka's got a challenge coming his way.
Oh, the Solo
Sayonara
could be
pops under
deadly.
Fury. It's found a target. 1 locked, 1 damage. Durka, though,
They didn't do that much on hit 1. Great flash. That was finally a right click from Yampi.
Alone. He's surrounded and doesn't even know it as Wu picks up a double. This has fallen into Heretics' favor. A plant and a cosmic divide. Chronicle will get a little bit closer on the back of this. There's a gap. He could walk through this now. It would be a crazy risk, and I think he might do it when Prophet gets here. But they wait long enough that now that gap is gone. Heretics wait back on a main,
He's
and
checking.
they've got post plan.
He has been checking every second or so, but it doesn't matter.
Nice round from him.
He's quicker on the trigger, and now leaves Prophet. Yeah, in a
Yeah,
scenario
he's got to
where
save.
with all of the
Kron's gonna
post-bomb
he'll
still
drop, and then they'll
available,
have a buy round.
He's not going to risk it. An operator retrieved
Yeah,
once
they kind of had to
again.
get more from the Sova
Another
ult here.
response
And
coming
the Sova
through
ult ended
from the
up
Heretics
costing them a
side.
little bit, because then they had 2 fighting, and then
Again,
one was
seemed like
removed
there
from
were
the
opportunities, but I think
hold.
these are the reasons you see Woot on this agent. It's just the amount of confidence he has in these more aggressive moments, the additional movement as well.
It's also a really good plan to not just send Kosh that deep for the fight, but to have Wu dash in with him. Like,
Yeah.
the second that he takes that
Yeah, and then
space,
Sayonara's
you're
just gotta
so
push for a
conditioned
smoke
to think
'cause
that
he's
Neon is ahead
out
of
of
the pack
position.
that you don't expect there to be a second element of dive that quickly in position. And from there, yeah, the round is done.
It
Big
fits
play by
more
Wu.
with
What are
their
you lot
Lotus
doing,
because
man?
you have the same when he's on the raise. Like,
Yep.
he can
Yeah.
be in at the same time. And I think that's something they have to do on a map that you are in a deficit. Like, sure, the Phoenix can work wonderfully, but if it doesn't work for you, go to something that does.
I do think comp-wise, this on the attack is going to give you, if you want to play that way, if you want to play the deep Neon early,
See you later.
that is incredibly unlucky.
Yeah, and this is them trying
But I
to
do think the Jets are
create
really
some
good
pressure
combo
over
with
towards
it
B and push them off, and it's been
for that
absolutely
exact
owned.
reason.
And the fact that they
It's
baited
why
that
we
there
saw
was a
people
rifle here,
try
now
and
they might
waylay,
just walk
but
into
then
the op.
when you removed that utility,
Exactly. When you
the
can
be
stun,
fake smoke
it's
into
not
Prowler.
quite as
get in,
impactful.
stun, get out, all in the space of
This
half
Prowler's
a
not gonna
second.
do anything, it
It
signals
does become
it.
a bit more difficult. Kron's got
This right here, see
It's a
this
free
right
opener.
here.
You never see
Anytime
miss
someone
those.
asks you why a Sova,
Now 5v3.
of like why are people playing
And this is where
Sova
before we saw
over
Vitality just start
Fade?
to fire
This right here is why
flashes
people
and
play
swing out for
Sova,
haymakers.
because this
I doubt
drone
we're
would
gonna
get
see that
this.
again.
I think that's a mistake. You only really make
This
once.
Prowler wouldn't. Like that's one of the big reasons.
And while with already seeing a pause, called by the other side, but will have had some time to talk over their own issues. And the problem for Heretics here is they are down to 35 seconds. Yeah, sure, you spotted the trap, but if anything, yeah, shooting it has just held Durka to this side. Patience from Chronicle, but he is dealt with. Rien's doing well, and because
really?
of it,
3v5.
Durka feels, okay, I need to find something here. I need to get out. And it's swung back into their favor once again.
Yeah, you say you won't see that mistake again, but we just did.
Big recon
it's the
here.
same thing. Chronicle going
they want
out
to
for
flash
a kill
recon
that they
together?
absolutely didn't need. The retake would have been fine, and now it will be tested with a thinner margin for error. Koshmara's caught. They don't know that he's close right, but it doesn't take a genius to guess that dealing with him could be a different story. Numbers equalized, but he goes out for more.
Stack right there.
Now has to
it's great
deliver.
trades on this. This is a
Great
good
angle
shot from
Sayonara over the top.
They look
And a 5th round foul.
nice in these
for
retakes, man.
Vitality.
They save so much util for it.
Far closer than it ever should have been again. Those openers swing in their favor. This one just a couple of bullets. Looked like it was going to be easy, and then Rien's trading out. Boo holding for anybody attempting to escape.
What aspects of a map influence it being good or bad?
Vitality
There's
still
loads
go
of things.
marching on
The
these
main thing I look for though is,
defensive
can you
rounds
react
building
on defense?
up on a map that
Like, can you react on defense on this map?
is
If
probably
they
the
take
most
here,
favored to
am I
them in the
rewarded
pool.
for doing something else on the map? Mid's pretty
also got
weak
the
in terms
ults
of reacting, right? You
coming
go
along.
into a double crossfire, so it's not
Side that
great
a
over
Blade
towards
Storm
middle.
will give a
But
little
like,
bit
because the
extra
map's
over
so
the
long,
top.
you
It's a
reacting
nice
by
reveal,
taking the other side is
but
pretty
only
good.
one knife worth
Whereas
of
you look at
time.
Abyss,
And now
you
they
can't
have to
react
go.
on the map. Once you lose the map control, so it's just a stale map.
Runs into the bookie.
Just a bad
That's
map.
an unfortunate meeting inside.
There's
of
more that
smoke,
goes
a
into it,
story
but
that
that's like the
we
main
know
thing I look for.
exactly how it ends. Yumpy's just, was that straight through the smoke? Obviously his ult gives him away here and there. And clearly they used it as tracers. Benji wrapping around and getting the free kill onto a man looking the other way, and now, well, Prophet dealt
Nice
with
trades.
after one. The death ball on side is good till Durka wraps around. Completely blindsided.
Dude, anytime
in the end.
Heretics kind of look like they're
Round
okay
that
to win
seems
a
set
to
be
win a round, they
theirs.
get wrecked.
Stolen.
I'm guessing as well that's because the Benji's util was offline
What,
because he was the one to kill him.
what happened? Did
So
he
that
jump
meant
the trip at the
trip
end?
after those moments was still up. You still see that the trip is
And
available.
he hit him with the ult.
He's
Hit him with the
already
ult trap
behind
went
them
down.
because he's managed to wrap around
Yeah, that's
while he
nice.
didn't realize. Again, a gap found, a gap spotted, and that's a couple of times now that Durka has been able to exploit some positioning because of how
Yeah, we
quick
said this
he
map
can
might
get
be a
in on the
stomp.
flank.
Looking
6-2.
looking like it.
Seems like his Neon's actually been going all right. After what I will say have been some slightly quieter maps out of Durka, a man who spoke quite regularly about his hatred, including this tweet saying that it's going to force him. He wasn't forced to play Neon in the last couple of maps, but I'll be honest, maybe he should have been.
Yeah, maybe, and I mean, I hate to say this, but maybe Pal knows what he's doing.
Ugh.
No,
Don't
no,
you just feel
that sounded
dirty?
wrong. That
Yeah.
sounded wrong. I take it back. Scott's got some great ideas. Well, as you said, he has
Is America's
definitely
with the
looked
neon
a bit
enough?
more
Nah,
comfortable
not
here.
until London.
There's something to the neon.
Well, he's also doing things that you can only do on Neon.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
wouldn't have been there anywhere near as quick if he was playing any other agent. So you know why it brings that value on the rotations. And I think that's something that Heretics desperately need to deal with. It's like, okay, you need to be wary of those flanks.
Got 4
because he's
people
been
that can...
doing it enough.
Oh,
I
God,
think we
everyone that
saw
can get
even
one
in the
shot.
pistol round, Chronicle did it as well. Like, they have been caught out multiple times from players coming in behind.
Gonna dodge Chron though.
6-2. The buys are only getting worse as well. The last one wasn't even a full one. They had a Blade Storm that made it that little bit better.
Is
but
London with Neon Nuff?
now they come
Yeah,
in with
Neon Nuff, but
very
not the
little to play
initiator.
with.
And so this will be the round that they win, knowing Team Heretics
Yeah.
deep onto
God,
elbow.
he got a
Prophet
second there.
somehow got that second before going down.
Was he
And
even
Rien's
looking
gonna
at
run
him?
at him.
it did not
Oh,
look
Rien's
like
gonna
it.
own him.
It's
Oh, no.
a sneaky play by Rien's, though. If he can catch the man further back,
Save
he'd be
it,
with
kill.
a real chance of winning the round. But Yumpy
Very
has
nice
that
from
on
Yumpy.
lockdown. 7-2. The lead guaranteed at the half with plenty more rounds to play for. This really is the dominant map that Vitality
Been away for a
hoped it
while.
would
Is
be.
Yoru completely
Yeah,
out?
and
Yeah, it has like
this
a
is kind of what we
5%
see.
pick rate or something.
When coaches talk about that third map,
It's not as
especially if you
bad as
traded
Teams
evenly,
fought,
obviously
but
it's
it's
a little bit
pretty-
different. I think if they
it's
were
pretty
0-2
dead.
down,
Envy have a couple of
But
wins
now
with
you
it.
get that huge boost after
Paper
a
X have a
defeat.
couple of wins with it.
You're
So.
going to put your opponent's mental in the bin because you're going to have tried to adapt, try and come in with something new, knowing this map would be hard, but so far it's only been blips on the radar of Vitality. And then when you get into those middle maps, you're going to be the one with the advantage and the potential momentum. Heretics,
Yeah, we're giving up
not
trying to
wanting
default with the
allow that.
spam
They
of
are
Saints.
taking a pasty hit, but Profek, even while hit by the C's, has been able to not only survive, but thrive.
Mate, Yampy. Yampy. What is going on, mate?
Now it's Boo alone. With a judge to
Why does he
work
feel
with.
like he has the
On
time to do
opposite
all of
side
this?
That cosmic divide, Durka. Well, I think he just shot at him while jumping up there, so he's definitely given the game away. Wasn't with the judge though. He had it on lock. If Boo walked through, he was going to be blasted in the backside. Now, well, it's not going to be much easier facing into Chronicles operator in the open with Sayonara and Durka ready to swing on the back of it. Okay.
I like the idea.
He'll get a shot off. He'll
Okay.
even take down Sayonara. Don't count Boo out. He's had some big rounds so far. The battle Boo. Even going to secure the spike, but they've stepped through. They've stepped in, but I think the Neon Maul blocked that shot almost. It's given
30
Boo
seconds
away
left.
back in, and even a 1v1, but he doesn't expect Durka to be playing so
Nicely
brazen.
handled.
That's
Yeah,
what
they're going
gets
to get a
Vitality
crazy
the
score
round.
here.
Yeah, he's always nasty with just creating opportunities for himself, like a bit of an off-angle smoke that you then expect somebody to be holding.
We just go split
This, though,
here.
is
Yeah, we
brilliant
are
from Profek
delaying the
because
inevitable
that's
for
his
sure.
own cosmic divide. So he placed that at the last second, so while he's under all of that pressure, seized up in the corner, he creates angles for himself to fight around. And yeah, you saw the face from Yampy there.
That's
That
him
was
going
because
for
he was
knife
jumping
kills.
around with his knife out as they full executed through the cosmic divide.
Yeah, I'll be honest, the first knife
And Heretics
I
now
thought
again
that's a
just
bit
going for the
risky.
set
The
strats.
second, third, fourth, and fifth one, a bridge too far each time. That was ridiculous.
Pencil with the tier 1,
Sorry.
appreciate it, man. Thank you,
He's
thank
got
you.
a super team of players to back him up.
How's it been so far? I mean, this is, you tuned in for the
Might be
worst
one
map,
that-
I will say that much. The other maps were good.
Many will consider a villain at this point.
This one's a stomp.
I'm sure some of the hate watchers have even closed the stream after seeing this scoreline. Maybe they'll come back for map 3, and that's something that Heretics might have to start thinking about. This has been so utterly dominant. If anything, it's only been the mistakes they made themselves, and those have been fading as the game goes on. Squeaky clean. Once again, Boo left with a clutch, no spike, and even more players than last time.
You know, I do agree with Mini. I'm sorry, Boo, to treat this like you're not going to win, but you're not going to win.
Yampy, for God's
Get a little
sake, bro.
worried on the first shot, the first shot.
I mean, it's actually good what he's done
Just a
there,
little
but
bit. I saw that.
he's having way
What
too much fun.
were you saying before you started to believe?
I actually don't remember that completely caught me
Something
off
about
guard.
Mini.
Yeah, so Mini was saying that when it comes to the veto process, leaving your best map for third in Vitality's position is not really what he'd like to do. In his theory,
I will, bro. What a team player, bro. First, last drive knife win, now 360 no scope.
that it is better sometimes to start with that advantage,
start strong, yeah.
with your comfort. But the benefit for Vitality here, that midway through the series, they just get this weight lifted off their shoulders. They look like the better team. There's synergies there. And also, any issues we've seen in the early stages should now be fixed for map 4, map 5, because they've gotten
Latzy
to
with the Prime. Thank you for the
really
3 months,
stick to the
man.
plan,
Thanks so
stick
much.
to the system, and had a huge reward for it. It puts Heretics in this position where they have battled in close games, but now halfway through a series, they're made to look like the worst team.
Oh my God.
Has its own value.
My.
Dude, he hit,
Okay,
he
he
hit
only gets
3
one. He
with the
probably
first one.
Maybe even should have got 3. Like, he tagged
Strong
3
angle.
at the beginning.
And this time we actually had
So
numbers
much
to be in
damage
front.
dealt, and
Dude, the
what
thing
of
is
a
as well,
plan
Vitality
they
have
had
mad
coming into
reads
this
at the
final
moment.
round
There's
of the half
always
has
just
already been
multiple numbers on the
disrupted.
site they're
They're
hitting.
already coming in bleeding. Woot will at least find one, but they are being picked apart. The trades back, and just look at the HP of these last couple of players.
Very,
the
very
fragment,
nice.
And then the frag to close out.
Yeah, that's what we thought, man. It's a stomp.
10-2 defensive half for the 3rd time this stage.
That is one hell of a display from Vitality. The 3rd map in the series looking like home turf. With that, they're set up to take it in half number 2. But before we go there, there'll be a break. And before that, or indeed during it, I want to show you the mic that we've had running alongside a camera all weekend. Let's see how the fans in Berlin are feeling today.
Yampy's calling it. Improved? Yeah, for sure.
But to the mic. Okay. No, I come from France. I'm for Vitality parce que Vitality c'est les meilleurs. Allez Vita! Voilà.
Short all-time favorite VCT memory. 2023 Sao Paulo lock-in, one Fnatic 1. Amazing comeback.
I came to support especially Kron and Durka because I'm a Fnatic fan. I think my all-time favorite VCT memory is the qualification game of Liquid against Fnatic from last year VCT EMEA to Toronto.
Okay, my
guy loves
favorite
Fnatic.
VCT moment of all time is Fnatic walkout at Masters Tokyo.
At first I came for Fnatic, but since they lost against Heretics, now it has to be worth it for Heretics. So let's go Heretics, just win.
My hot take is that if Heretics keeps playing like how they are now, they're easily going to come top 4 in Masters.
I'm here to support TH. I came here from Macedonia, and I hope you guys win. Genuinely hope it's 3-2 because I want to watch you more, but I'm here. I really hope you win.
Was that Sliggy at the end?
What the hell? That's a crazy call out.
Vitality with a massive lead, and all the Heretics fans
That's a
have traveled
crazy call out.
Feeling a bit
Holy.
nervous now. It does get better when we go to the next map.
3-2.
Yeah, well, exactly.
They have to lose 2 for
Jesus.
it to go 3-2.
I don't think you want to see him lose this badly on any map.
No, but then you can get back to them winning again quicker. You lose quicker so that you get there. Nonetheless, Vitality have been having a great time so far. So let's see if they're
Catching
also
strays,
having a party
dude.
in the comms.
Just sitting here watching. Catching strays. Dude, pistol round? Nice.
Nice, guys. Thank you.
Oh, Swing, give me help.
I'm flashing them. Stefan, 3, 2, 1. Let's go see.
What?
Yeah. David, smoke hard.
They were all 3 there.
All 3?
Yes.
Give me bomb, and you can play it.
I didn't see Astra though.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm planting for 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back A main. Yeah, I think they will come A main.
Yeah.
Derek, when you plant, go back
Plant forever.
A main.
Yeah.
Derek,
can you take my city?
Spike planted.
Yeah, I'm 1 HP down. What do you want to take?
Like, it's fine.
They smoked out. Go be walking out, boys.
I'm going.
Perfect is full for the bomb.
You don't need to play Derek. We have pull for the bomb.
Yeah, on site.
On site. Cypher out.
Look, we are
gonna pull first. Pulling.
Nothing perfect there.
I can stun when you guys need. I can stun after. Ask.
Yeah. Stun. They smoked bomb. Could be on.
Go be on. Bat stun.
Could be on. Still could be on.
Last player standing.
Oh, and see, boys.
Dude, they were a little lost in this. They didn't come up with a plan. Dude, Sayonara had to take over with dead comms here. But his comms at the beginning were mental. I'm not gonna lie. The help, the shouting help is crazy. Invalix, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 6 months.
A little disjointed towards the end. I think the low HP definitely didn't help them out. But
He had to take control in the dead comms a
I
little bit.
think his impact.
Swing, give me help.
There was 2 more as well. There was a little delay, and then help, just in case they forgot.
You know, at least he didn't panic.
Never lost sight of what he wanted in that moment. Some goddamn help. That's a nice early opening. Yumpy down. The judge has done so much damage to Chronicle from miles away. This looks like an easy conversion. Now the smoke is making it dangerous. They can get close. They can wrap through the spawn, but even as they do, there's no worry there from Heretics.
25.
Not until that trap is broken.
God damn. Yeah, you know what to do. Like Oiler spam, get it going. Thank you so much, Vix. I appreciate that.
Whoops.
Chat, Vix was here with his Z. Add them if they gifted you. Make sure you say thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that.
And instead
We're getting some crazy numbers right now. 155 in a short amount of time, man. It's insane. Thank you so much, bro.
Don't matter, because a lot of the time, they shouldn't, but the Headhunter's already claimed a victim. Luckily, Woot is here to put numbers back convincingly in Heretics' favor. Nicely done.
It got dangerous for a
Vix,
second.
mate, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro.
With no spike plant and Prophet.
The Herald says with the prime as well. Thank you so much, also.
Quick scope to close. Woot picking up 4 as well, getting ever closer to that Blade Storm. Something that could prove valuable over the next couple of rounds, because they're going to need some serious momentum.
Crazy Vix, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you.
If they're going to have any chance of turning this map back around. Only 3 rounds needed for Vitality. In fact, if they had won the pistol, we'd already be getting ready for the next map.
Okay, if Heretics can win this, then maybe there's a chance.
A win here is going to really start to convince me that the drums are in the deep, that the march is on for Heretics to climb back into this one, but
Deploying drone.
the fire beneath the mountain needs to burn bright. If they're to have any hope of
Damn, fair
recovery.
play, dude. I was going to say, he's sticking up there for so long, man. The confidence is really high. 14 HP as well. Wait, they might actually win the bonus.
He's actually had a worse run of it this time than in the previous. The judge has certainly
Dude, they should be winning
sunk
this
its
easy.
teeth into a key member of Vitality. This is a great start for Heretics. They need to avoid giving opportunities away, though, and I fear that's what Kosh is about to do.
Did he just DC for a second? Like, just stood completely still. Luckily, he's got Riens nearby.
I think he was trying to make a plan with Riens with the fade eye.
An opponent. Pressure still on Chronicle. Remember, is desperately low.
Ooh.
Still a nice shot.
Whoa,
Sayonara
and
also
14
cleared out Boo, who
HP.
was sat back, watching the other direction. What started as a round that could have picked up the pace.
This map, it should be defense-sided,
might
but
just be one where they trip and fall.
teams misplay quite a lot, man.
Just paused. You could see the doubt. Look at Woot.
This is one of those maps that, like, maybe the understanding on defense isn't fully great.
There's still a player at the back of this side.
Like Fracture
is healthy. He has a chance. Timing's good. Not the cleanest of shots, but the second one is.
15 seconds?
To the man who
Dude, 14 HP, not a chance he can win this.
There's nothing
He's
really
not even going for it.
Holding on to
He
the gun
agrees.
is the right play, and unless they make silly mistakes, which they will not, it is going to be a Heretics round. A hero in
Pistol
Benji
into a
Fishy.
bonus.
And a round that never should have been.
Ooh, this one's... It's starting to have a bit of a weight to it, Tom. For Vitality, those little mistakes made there, not in sync, crossing the site. Then the spike re-pushes back site 2v2 when your man's on long, super low, with 20 seconds left. That also, I'm not sure what that was. I really and truly do not know what, like,
He's trying to make. He's
like
waiting for
smoke or something, you know.
Definitely
but
waiting for
I don't know
Riens
what
to
my
make a
boy was
plan.
doing. But so the worry is that Vitality, again, we said this, right? They had this map to fix the system to avoid those problems from appearing again. And I do feel like in moments here where they have the advantages, that element of lock-in is just lost a little bit.
Yeah, I'll say though that look back to that first map especially, where we were on Breeze, they had slow starts to both halves.
Yes, 5-1.
They take a pause, and it changes. And I think it is just, at this point for Vitality, the coach's job is, okay, in between maps, you're going to set them up with what you want them to do in terms of strategy.
Is there a possibility of the comeback here? It's pretty hard for Heretics,
I
to be
think
honest.
they have the pieces in play already to get this over the line. They just need someone to go like, all right, guys, that was a little bit silly. We got a little bit ahead of ourselves. Now go back to what you were doing before. And I think for Heretics, it's almost the polar opposite. Like, you're in a scenario where you're so far down that you need to disrupt.
I feel like as soon as Vitality start
until you get to the point where the game is
putting Chamber here is the one. Like, let's see, do they save enough money to get him or not? No, they don't. Honestly, this does have a bit of. This has some chance.
Confidence.
Like Chamber default here with an op would just own this so bad.
And indeed, that's exactly what we'll see. Koshmaris had a lot of value last time. Same position, in fact, further back with the judge. But now, tucked in the corner, that smoke is up. They should be cautious of it. And it's an opportunity. If they can get the kill cleanly with these weaker weapons, they stand a good... Oh my goodness,
Oh my
Kosh,
God,
what are we
not
doing?
again.
He's playing so risky
Not
when he gets
again.
out of there. I saw the Sheriff come out. I thought he was going to wide swing it. But luckily,
It's a nice reaction from Heretics though, right? Lose A control, push deep over towards B so they can get that early line.
It's a low buy, a hero rifle that was saved from the previous round, and nothing more. Ultimates, if Sayonara can get a plant, maybe he could cause a little bit of disarray. For now, though, with 3 players sat within this A site, a very deep position as well from Woot, knowing that they're
I like
not
this
coming
from
towards
Kosh.
B.
This
They have the trip, and they also have Benji
this
Fishy.
pause just got
Kosmaras
spammed.
in this corner, but he hasn't managed to connect. Decent trade from Chronicle, but Boo is there to save the day. 2 kills already. Riens still standing a fragment, making things a little bit more awkward, and the judge has been retrieved across of the site, and they've still managed to retrieve at least an additional rifle.
Oh,
and
Yumpy.
Yumpy's found another.
He's going to run, surely.
Nah,
Go to B for the
no
plant,
time.
but they're worried about that mid push having come through. Boo, his third kill of the round's just been found. The spike picked up 8 seconds. No time if they can interrupt this plant. No time if they can interrupt it, and they will.
Ah, Boo played well.
Counting in his head.
That was good.
Realizing that he didn't want to take that fight too early. Now he cooks it just long enough. Well handled by Heretics. And now, from a 10-2 scoreline, Tom, this is looking much more like a normal game, and that's worrying. You want to come in here and create the environment for your opponents to make mistakes. You do that in the round, but you do it in the series by coming in.
The Vitality try and default B a little.
Them and sending them off that
Gotta
stage
create a little bit of pressure.
time. Then they know we have to fight back, and we just got stomped. Instead,
The issue is the no
Heretics are
off, I'm
starting to
telling you.
believe down there. This is looking like the map isn't
Dude,
lost,
no
and that's
pressure here
very
as well.
dangerous to give them hope.
But yeah, I think as well, like it's dangerous, but we need other players other than Boo. Like Boo has been someone that has saved them in many rounds throughout this series.
Trying to get
but that
Yumpy as
shouldn't
well,
have been
I
a round
guess.
that they needed to be saved.
Sure.
Now, the fact he has, brilliant.
Yeah.
It's going to light the fire. You hear the Rians screaming, you hear them getting hyped up. But there needs to be more. Koshmara's getting caught a couple of times.
Same thing, right?
In silly scenarios.
Lose
it
A.
can't happen if you're going to
Look at
streak
the
this
Jet
many
taking
rounds
space. Start shifting over.
How many more rounds before
Dude,
Rians
Vitality,
has his
you can't
moment?
play like this, I don't think.
Vitality are running out of time as Boo just keeps on delivering. There is the Hunter's Fury landing for a tag and the kill. Boo, the danger man, has been removed, but there's still so many more dangers lurking around for Vitality. Yumpy, 18 HP, can pop the ult and run on in, get res back up, but they'll need some serious security on the site for that. And the problem, if they move towards B to make that rundown play, well, there's utility there. Pop the ult, you can run
What are
right
they doing?
through the trap.
It's
If
EMEA
Sliggy
power,
wasn't on the other
man.
side of the
We're seeing
map,
it in its
Benji's
all its
playing
glory.
so far away from his utility that they'll still run through
It's like
that,
it's
and
like
then they'll have
EMEA
to
teams
deal
kind
with
of
Boo, who
understand
not
it on
only has the
defense.
op for the
Then
first
when it gets
challenge,
to
but the
attack,
Blade
they're
Storm
just like,
back
damn, why is
pocketed
there so many
for
people
any
here?
real danger. I mean,
What do
they
you mean
need
we
a
have to be
miracle get
default?
back into
Great
this, and
pressure.
they're running out of time to even attempt one.
Yeah, I like the idea
Both
from
trips.
Yumpy is just going to try and sell them a ruse, keep some players on that side of the
I
map.
mean, look at
This
Yumpy though.
involves
This actually
a
has some
whip shot
potential
from
now.
Woot,
It's
and
just
well, in that type
killing
of
Woot.
angle, I don't think there's any odds of that happening.
12 seconds.
Yumpy too far
They got the
away.
info
Prophet
on it
is
because of the
just
trip.
Going for broke. He's going to try and stick this, and there was no
Dude, not even a plan on
chance
the
of him
sun.
getting away with that. Woot
I think they need a
happy to
timeout.
risk his
I
life
really
to make
do.
sure that plant never goes down, and he's still alive on the site, waiting for Yumpy to maybe try something here. It's another round in the streak of Heretics. His defense is really starting to build up now, and there's the second pause. Now Heretics know
dude, they
got
gotta
them on the ropes.
they gotta
Oh,
create
yeah, I
some
mean,
B
the writing
pressure.
has been on the wall for a couple rounds now that things were getting dangerous, but this is going from bad to worse round by round. In fact, I think he would have gotten that plant if Wu didn't have the Blade Storm.
Yeah.
Anything but that. Even the shorty might not have went for it. Wouldn't have gotten it that quickly. Prophet had no chance the second that dash was taken. A timeout, as you said, for Vitality. This will be the final timeout of regulation, but while Heretics used theirs while they were trailing and managed to get themselves just about back into the game, 2 rounds in the first half and a pistol that sent them on a streak.
Other regions have
Vitality
figured it
have had
out.
to use theirs
Yeah,
to
but
stem
when the map came
bleeding.
out,
Their lead is being
like
cut
3
down to
main
size.
teams that people used to steal ideas
Talked
off
about
of, all
momentum and how
perma-banned the
dangerous it
map.
can be in Heretics' hands. They have it.
And then
I'll be
everyone
honest with you, Vitality just need a combo breaker.
didn't learn.
Like, you need something that just goes, okay, we can win. Like, after losing 5 rounds in a row like that, like where Boo has a big individual moment, you try to bait them to one side of the map, you succeed, Woot's the only one there, he kills all of you. Like, those are things where you just go like, okay, next round, we're going to have plenty of ults. The only one missing will be the Hunter's Fury as long as everybody dies, which they should. I know there's not really any reason to save in this round.
Hey, maybe a little better.
And then you can come in with
I already
basically
see
everything you've
intentions
got
to
just to try and break that
create
combo.
pressure on B.
The fact is, though, Heretics have also just had the time to talk. The coaches will just be filling their players with further confidence, going, okay,
Oh, is this for
you
here
managed to
after they
get
found
2
the trip?
pauses out of them
Oh, that's
in the
nice.
last 5 rounds.
Yumpy
Nice
found the trip
early
last round. Now they
disruption, though.
insta-shock it.
The bop.
Actually
back in
creating
play.
pressor over towards
Or the
B,
boot,
and then we have the
depending who you
deeper
are.
smoke, which means there's question marks up for a bit.
It's up for debate.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They don't have the guns, but the overall play is way better.
Profek up close has somehow gotten a double. And now look how much danger Kashima
I don't
Harris
love
is
the
in.
idea from Heretics to push against the eco, but
man, how do they do
I'm
it?
just happy
This
Vitality
is the round that ends up
played the
working
map
out
properly.
for them. Heretics triple push A long, and the patient display on the defensive side had worked. But after a timeout, they decide to come in with something new, and well, what's
Oh,
my
incredible
goodness,
timing as well.
That is just salt in the
Yeah,
wound.
heavy rewarded.
The only
Dude, they
thing
get
new is
4
the
gun
taste of
upgrades
defeat
as
in
well.
this
That was
half for
nuts.
Team Heretics.
Yeah. And a mode of Thrifty. Seemingly
was
out
nice,
of
though.
absolutely nothing. I understand the thought process from Heretics of like, yeah, as you said, we play very passively. played
Yeah,
off the
I don't like the
rotations.
push through
Let's
against
go for
eco. I
something
don't mind this against a buy
hyper-aggressive
round, but
to just catch them off guard and slam them into the dirt. But it seemed like Vitality were almost just waiting for it. I think everything heard and called for by Profek. That is
Yeah.
the fact. They push versus
I agree with you,
Eco.
Yumpy.
They get caught out because
I
of it.
agree
No
with you.
more check-ins, and I'm not sure that that was something that would be called.
No.
But nonetheless, if we are going to hear some calls, let's listen in to Heretics.
My ult is ready.
Stabilize on them. I mean, guys, keep me
on it. Keep me. I keep it. Don't worry. Chill.
You can go towards mid, guys. You can go anywhere. Don't question
guys,
yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Let's peek. One, two.
You're AFK, buddy.
Flashed. Chill.
After.
Guys, go
can you
towards.
do something?
Come to me. Connector. We fight connector.
I still have aim in. I'm holding your fucking art.
Let's peek. 1, 2.
Double doors as a gap.
Yes. Now I'm just gonna prowler this. Okay.
Let's play a bit more forward.
Okay. Close all.
Can you clear it?
I prowler again.
Fade ult?
I have DP.
Yeah, I ult, bro.
Look,
There is
fade
all.
ult. Could be on your right, guys.
Yes, on your right, Kier.
No one?
One step down.
No, see?
Literally no one. I go back. I will play defensive now, guys.
Guys,
Time.
KO running it. Guys, 3A. It's gonna be A.
Yeah,
Guys, a lot A.
I can ult for you guys to block, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm pulling for you
I
now.
got tagged.
I pulled it. Try to...
They're down behind you.
I cannot.
Nice. KO minus 80.
I'm coming to you. It's still playable.
They're on art.
Left.
Well, Durka dishing out death and art. He's already found the round. It seems
what?
till the end shows up. We asked, how long before this man finds his form again? How long will he be quiet? Well, he's already done so much, but so much more needed. And Chronicle stacks the advantage for Vitality.
Holy
with
God, that's
another
close. That's a
map
close one.
point
Yeah,
for
felt a little
Vitality.
lost in the
5 chances
felt
to
a little
close
lost in
this
the
out.
comms, but
And a
they
victory here means one of
it's
the
also like
next
good from
2 maps
Vitality. They've
is
created so
all
much
they
pressure
need
around the map again.
to lift that trophy.
They blocked over towards
That's
B, so they're
something,
Palmer scared of B once again.
Go back.
They cleared
After they
over
lost
towards door.
3
Had to
games in a row
re-clear door. They thought they were fighting door.
during the regular group stage.
Like they're calling so much better from Vitality here, but
And that is not a sentence that anybody thought would be uttered.
I do think
But they've been
I do
building
think
up that momentum
Boo.
just as Heretics
I'm not
were
saying
in
he
this second
overstepped,
half,
but
it
like
sounded
the
a
extra
little
prowler to fight this would have been
scrappy.
fine.
Trying to find out
But Boo called for the
desperately what
ult.
their opponents were doing, and by the time they did, it all seemed over.
Like Boo was so confident
got
because they
weaponry for
created
this
pressure
round.
over towards B that they were
Doubling
they were
up,
splitting
waiting
because they
for
had
the swing to
aggro.
come
They had
in,
aggro
but it is
line on
not
A.
clean. The Rians of last round is dead, and now he must watch.
Oh, that flash is nasty. Kosh doesn't stand a chance.
I mean, this was in the right
Vitality.
clicks from Yampy as well.
2 kills
He left
away
clicks way too much.
from this map being theirs, from a 2-1 scoreline. And although Heretics, they had that resurgence, they really put up a fight starting out this half, but the streak seems to be put to bed. Chronicle with another, and it's just a formality now. Woot in the 1v4, he'll get the first, but going through that cosmic divide will be his end. There it is.
It was a nice try in this one. It was a great timeout from the coaches here.
Vitality stand up
Was getting, I'm not saying it was getting close, but it was getting a little questionable.
And they stand tall going into the final
I mean, this was always going to be the most
before
one-sided map.
we go to a break, folks. Once again,